Thank you. Hang in there, home stretch, everybody. I'm Mitch Rutledge, the co-founder at Vertice AI. We launched Vertice with a simple mission to empower community financial institutions to leverage the power of AI with their own data to deliver the personalization expectations of your customers and members and the growth that you desire without having to add new headcount. Vertice is your growth engine to compete against the big banks and the digital-first neobanks in personalization today. Our solution helps you deliver the personalization that's required to grow wallet share, reduce churn, and acquire those new customers and members that you seek in the modern era without needing a team of data scientists. We all know that personalization is an expectation of our customers and members today. You also know that personalization is the key to drive growth in the modern era. I'm now going to ask my colleague Tyler here to demonstrate how you can deliver Amazon-like personalization in minutes, not months. Tyler?
Thanks, Mitch. Real quick, poll for the room. If you're a credit union or a bank and you care about driving deposits and/or loans, raise your hand. Okay, if you are a credit union or bank and you did not raise your hand, Greg is going to be leading remedial profitability and growth classes later this afternoon. But in all seriousness, if you raise your hand, you're going to want to pay attention to what we're doing. Yesterday, you heard Sam, Sherry, and Asif talk about 3 concrete use cases where AI can deliver huge gains for your institutions today, not in the future. Customer service, data and analytics, and compliant content generation to speed up the marketing process. I'm excited to show you how Vertice takes the last 2 of those and combines them together in a seamless platform that empowers FIs to know, grow, and measure every one of their members and customers. Without PII or real-time core integration, we're going to take data you already have access to and make it truly actionable. We're taking product, balance, and transaction data, and we're doing a couple of key things. We're going to score your customer base from top to bottom, and then we're also going to help you identify propensity scores on every product you offer, deposit or loan, on when to put the right product in front of the right person at the right time. All right, unlike other platforms that are going to require you to have a PhD in Power BI or Tableau, we're going to give you user-friendly dashboards in Vertice. They allow you to drill down and quickly take action. All right, today, while we'd love to show you those dashboards at our booth, what we're going to highlight on our side is actually our Vertice agent. Surprise, surprise, I know. We're going to show you how easy it is to get to those actionable insights. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to jump right in. This is your personal growth assistant in the Vertice AI agent. We're going to ask it to analyze our deposit base at the institution. It's going to give us an overview of our top deposit products, our penetration with those, and then what are the growth opportunities, the propensity scores on those, as well as the value of going after some new products within the existing customer base. So as you can see here, it's giving us not only some of those insights, but then actionable recommendations. In this case, creating a checking campaign that we're going to pursue together today. And what you're going to see is in a matter of minutes, we're going to ID this opportunity here, build a highly targeted and segmented list, and generate compliant content. While I'm putting in some prompts, Mitch, tell them what's happening in the background.
So what we've done is we've taken all of the data that you have in your institution, first-party and third-party data about customers, members, accounts, and all of the transaction data, run it through a series of analytical models to identify the propensity or likelihood for customers and members to take different products and services, and now distilled that into potential growth opportunities for the institutions. And that's what the solution is serving up here.
So what I'm going to do is it's going to tell me, hey, what's the number of members we can go after in this campaign? What's their average propensity score? And what's that predicted value, right? You can see here it's giving us a good, strong group, 16,000 to go after. And then we're going to be able to actually build out a campaign to support this. I'm going to cheat and copy over my prompt, but what I'm telling it is we want to run a 2-month-long campaign. We're going to run an email, digital banner ad, and a direct mail piece, and we want to segment via generation or life stage and do something a little controversial, which is include pumpkin spice lattes and content in September. So hopefully you don't offend too many people there. I'm going to cheat real quick and jump ahead. While we let that think about the content it's generating, I'm going to show you the end result of running a campaign in Vertice. Success in our world is not clicks and impressions. It's did you actually open that account and book it down to the core. What you can see here on this summary screen of a campaign for a HELOC, we switch gears to a loan here, is a summary, quick snapshots of insights and takeaways about how did that campaign perform, but you're also going to get really concrete numbers of how many people did we go after. How many of them opened the account, right? What were the balances added? And really key, what was the impact of personalization?
And this, graph, I think, really breaks down the impact that we're having. The blue line represents the historical adoption of HELOCs in this particular time period, right? So what happens if we do nothing? The black line is what is the impact of personalization at scale when we talk to the right customers and members about the right products and services. That's the kind of impact that we see. Roughly 10x in this particular example, higher conversion rates and product adoptions.
All right, we're kicking back over here and we're generating that content. What you're going to see in a minute when we actually view the content that is generated is that we've hit an entire marketing outline, we've staggered emails and the other content that we're pushing out, and we can review the content we've generated at a click of a button here. So if we get this refreshed, what you're going to see is we have generated 4 versions of that email broken down by age range. Same thing for the digital banner ad and the direct mail piece. If we click into these, what's key is you're going to see different content for this college-age individual about their pumpkin spice latte usage in the fall, right? Then you're going to see with a retired individual, right? And this is where that personalization comes into play, right? We've taken a process that typically takes days or weeks, we hear from FIs, down to minutes here together, right? And that's what we want to help your institutions do at scale. It's really important to note at this point, you're taking this information, the content we generated, and pushing it out through existing channels that you control, right? We've got a full compliance check on every piece of content that we generate. There's an audit trail around that. You then take that and kick it out via your CRM, Constant Contact, digital platform, et cetera. Mitch?
Over 40 community financial institutions today, folks like Welby Financial, First Community Bank and Trust, Education Credit Union, are leveraging the Vertice solution to deliver a more personalized experience for their members and growing their institutions. They see 5 times higher product adoption rates, 11 times higher engagement rates, and most importantly, much more millions in net new deposits. So if you're interested in delivering that kind of Amazon-like personalization to impact your customers and members and see the growth that we can deliver, we hope you'll come see us downstairs, and we hope that we can get your vote for Best in Show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.